This world is full of nightmares. Werewolves, vampires, and more struggle to survive in an eternal conflict over power, land, and mystical artifacts. After the fall of the Devil's Chalice and cleansing of the Blood Moon, ancient enemies joined together to sign the Evermoon Pact, preserving a peaceful and prosperous future. 3 years have passed with that goal achieved, yet a new terror rises, threatening all they hold dear. Bound by their ancestors, a new generation rises to leave their mark upon this land. They will be tested, hunted, and feared. Welcome to Supernatural Origins.
What has happened? What are we fighting for? Now we can't go back and we can't move on. No point to pretend anymore. I'm strung out, starting to lose my soul. But you went too far and I won't back down. I'm heading for another door. It was only a matter of timing. I never needed you around it, but we keep running round and round. I've been down there looking for the silver lining, but no matter what we always fighting. So maybe you should just get lost, 'cause you're not safe with me around. You best bolt out before I detonate. You come too far out of bounds. You better plan for your getaway, 'cause you're not safe with me around. You best bolt out before I detonate. You come too far out of bounds. You better plan for your getaway, or I detonate on the
Right, come on, Mr. Lucas.
Why are we here again? Just out of curiosity.
Following up on your little date.
My date, really? Is that really important?
Uh-huh. Knock, knock, knock!
Oh,
What? Who is this now?
And behave.
I wonder.
Hello.
Hi there.
Aren't those the...
Hi.
I'm here to see
That's weird.
Jackson.
Your emo friend and the maid are here.
Right. Yes.
Keep forgetting the
Yes. I
Rude.
can handle
Thank you.
them.
Yeah, you can deal with
Thank
this.
you.
I'm gonna go back to my research. Just don't
Right,
cause any
yeah,
problems.
yes.
We have enough around here.
There will be no problems. Yes,
Yeah.
of course. You can just, chill and be comfortable with wherever you are. Hi.
Hello.
This is actually so weird because we're just talking about you two. We're actually we're actually planning to come to see you guys.
Oh,
Oh.
well, that would have been a nice visit.
What a coincidence.
Much
Great that
coincidence.
you guys are here. So nice to see you actually. Just
Yes, very
Is
nice.
this the weird Colin? We're
Yeah.
literally just talking about you guys.
That is,
Um,
that's pretty nuts.
I don't like people talking about me.
well, it's not anything bad. Just some nice talk.
It's funny, we was actually talking about you too.
Really, that's so strange.
Yes, he was telling me
Um,
about your date.
Yeah. I don't do much.
Right. Yes, I'm actually also something that I talk about is also coming from that dinner date, I guess, that you set up, for us.
Mhm.
What were we talking about actually?
I'm glad you didn't sink your teeth into him, like you do every other person you go on a date with.
What do you mean? I don't do that.
I
with
told you
anyone.
he's
I
like an
don't-
alcoholic for,
That's-
but,
Yeah,
Isn't that against the rules? Sinking your teeth into other people?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's Well,
Uh,
we'll talk
Okay.
about that later. I don't do that with everyone. Okay, if anything, it's
Uh-huh.
why are we talking about this? There are more important. At the end of the day, he's fine. I'm fine. It was a lovely dinner
It was
Good.
very nice. It was
with
very
with
good.
with a lot of wine tasting. He drank a lot.
I'm very much
Five.
aware.
5 bowls. How?
Willingly, I didn't force him to. So, you liked it.
It was very nice, surprisingly.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun, chill dinner. A lot was talked about. Something that recently like really just sparked my interest. I keep thinking back, and there's something that was sad that I would love to know more about it.
What
don't
would you like
remember.
to know specifically?
Yeah, during the dinner, you talk about you came from some sort of event, like a party.
I think I mentioned something like that. I can't remember
Like
anymore.
that you've been drinking a bit. Like you talk about the word mutant.
I can't remember actually, to be honest.
Mutants. You say them multiple times. It got me thinking. Right?
Was I drinking a lot that night still? I can't remember how drunk.
Well,
I
you
was
said you
at the point.
kind of drink a bit before, because I was asking. I hope you were not. Definitely mentioned about parties and mutants and everything, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Like,
I get you.
now that I think of it, I back then I was a little bit weird, but I didn't ask more. But like now that I keep thinking of it, I was like, that's an unusual word. I haven't really heard of it. Like I was just wanting to know like what that really means. So I'm just curious.
Oh, the mutants.
You have a
Yeah, what it
rather
is.
large mouth.
Well, it's a party. Why would I not tell them about that?
Yeah, I love parties.
See?
Yeah, we know you do.
Yes, parties are
Well,
fun. So
It's
that really
rather unfortunate you
like-
wasn't there.
yes.
It was a very nice time. These mutants were very. They're very
Will you
cool
shut
individuals.
up?
Who are the mutants?
Okay.
Is that like a fancy group or
Yeah.
party group
Um,
or a group of new people that creatures that I should probably know of? Because I know a lot of people, and you as well, Colin, right? Like you know lots of things back in your days.
Well,
in-
yeah, got a lot
the
of visitors
hotel.
in the hotel, but no mutants.
Yeah, we would like
Uh-huh.
to know. Yeah, all about it. So,
And what's in it for me?
what do you mean? I assume that it's not really like, it's you guys are making it sound like that. It's like something that I shouldn't, like it's just like I mean,
Like
we're friends.
Well, information these days is not free, after all.
What do you mean? I've been there for you a lot, Brendan. I mean, I'm a friend.
I don't
there
have
something
friends, I've told you this.
Well, but yet you come to my events anyway.
Yes, I come uninvited all the time. Don't I, Lucas?
Yes, he's very antisocial and he likes barging into places. It's great.
Of course,
The
I know.
inviting
Well,
myself would have been fine, thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna say you didn't really invite us up today.
So the mutants, I would love to know what that really is.
They're just.
And as I
people.
said,
Like,
what's in it for
What
me?
kind of people?
just
Well,
okay-ish people.
well, just trust. I mean, don't you trust me? I mean, you're starting making it sound like it is something that I shouldn't really know. So, just got
You
me
know
wondering.
how
I
my
mean,
trust issues are.
But you have talked about a fair share of a lot of things in the past, so I feel like you should
I mean, a lot
you
of
know-
those things you just waltz your way into. I don't necessarily, tell you everything.
Yeah, but what's the big deal of that? It's just a group of people or something or a special kind of organization or whatever kind of thing. So I
They're
just
a bunch of imbeciles, that's what they are.
Oh,
Yeah, he's not wrong in that regard. To be fair, they are.
can you be more specific? Just what exactly are they? Like a new clan, another random vampire clan that I do not know of. Werewolves
If it puts
or
puts you at your little head to mind, it's not another vampire clan. You don't have a war on your hands.
right, but I still, I mean,
And that
it's
information
just-
was
I would
free. The
love to
next one
know.
is not free.
Okay, well, if you don't want to be free, okay, I know what to do. It's just simple. Okay. Well, Lucas, you will tell me, right?
Maybe.
Absolutely not, Jackson.
I haven't even tried. Just
Absolutely
Lucas, look at me.
not. Lucas, turn and look the other way.
Why?
Lucas,
Do it now.
Okay. No, okay.
Lucas, look me
I
in my
told you,
eyes.
Jackson.
Just I would
I
love
don't-
to.
I think you're breaking into him. Come on, keep it up.
Lucas,
Jackson.
I'm just doing what I'm just doing.
Oh, it's working.
Lucas, look at me.
Yes, Jackson.
Look me in my eyes and do what I say.
You're really gonna do the hypnotizing? Is that really no?
No.
So Lucas, why don't?
Ow!
I'm just trying to do my thing.
I
Okay,
don't
what's-
care if you're doing your thing.
Why, like, I mean, I don't see what's the problem. You know, like, I want to know.
Some
I don't
places that
get,
would be
like-
called invasion of privacy.
How is that?
I guess
How
he-
is
I guess
it?
it's just-
Because his
that-
mind and his free will is being tampered with by the likes of you. Therefore, it's not of his own free will.
He clearly enjoys that.
But
I don't think anybody enjoys that,
It just
Jackson.
feels really weird. I threw up
He even
twice the
said
first time
that,
we did
so
it.
he
It was
know what
weird.
he's going into, and he just like, you know.
Uh-huh.
After the first time we did it, I threw up like twice. It's not nice. Really not.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm just saying. It's not
Well,
nice.
I mean, it's just same with drinking anyway.
Sure, I'll take your word for that.
So why
Yeah.
exactly can we not know about it then? Like, why is it such a
I
huge
told you,
secret?
information is not free.
I told you a lot of
Yes.
things, Brandon,
Mm.
like including what you're trying to just expose me about the whole, you know, the thing where I did to some people.
Mm-hmm.
You mean the biting?
They're not.
I think he makes the pie. Yes.
They're not biting.
Uh-huh.
There was also information that is supposed to be not going around, but yet, you know, I just want to know. I feel like, I mean, I am at a very, you know, top position here. I feel like I need to know. I mean, especially times like this, you know, I want to know.
And why
what
should you
it's
know
in
and Mitch
store.
not? He is your co-leader after all, is he not?
Well, kind of sense, but on paper, I am the face.
Plus,
yes,
he's
you're
real busy right
definitely
now,
the
you know.
face.
And he's not like thinking straight at all. So
Uh-huh.
I'm just trying to do my own little research because he's keep telling that I'm not doing enough. So I'm just trying to see what I mean. Obviously, like a lot of things happen. I would need to make sure all the parties that are, you know, within this region that I should know, like all the suspects, all the individual that could have done something or caused something. So
Really?
yeah. So just tell me.
Absolutely not. You know, there's always been one thing. Never really been fond of you guys. The way
What
you
do you mean?
work,
That's a bit. That's a bit.
the
harsh.
things you
Okay.
do.
You questioning my work?
Like what?
Yes, I am. Yes,
Isn't that a
you
bit much?
vampires.
Well, that wasn't really the case when you dated
Huh.
that one rebellious hag. What was her name?
You dated a
Oh,
vampire?
What?
Maya. Maya, right?
Oh,
Jeez, everyone just hated her. She was so
Hold on.
annoying. Blah blah
Um,
blah blah blah.
Am I missing something here?
She would just cause trouble wherever she
Um,
went.
oh boy.
So young
Um,
and mature. You're not still dating her, right? Did I like?
Colin.
Yeah.
Um,
What? That's
No.
the thing.
If
Okay.
you
I'll
must
get-
know,
Shit.
Maya
Oh,
is
shit.
dead.
Oh, that's awkward.
oh, so he doesn't.
Colin just. Mm.
And you badmouth her. And she's dead.
That.
You badmouth
What?
someone who can't even defend themselves. The epitome of
Didn't-
weak.
I was
Some
talking
son
about-
of Dracula you are.
I didn't mean it that way.
Oh, really?
Hey, Brent,
He,
hey,
he was
hey.
being reckless. You don't mean that way, right? Say it.
No. Yeah. Of course. Did I say Maya? What?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's not talk about that, right?
Brandon, you can leave if you want. I think it'd be a good idea.
I think it would be most splendid that I do leave.
Yeah, I think.
I don't want to have to burn down your lovely castle now, do I?
Hey, come on now. Don't
You won't do that, right,
Come on.
Brandon?
Come on.
I don't know, I might have to think about it.
Brandon.
I may have picked up a few tendencies from his lord the devil.
Brandon.
The devil?
Brandon.
Yes. The
Let's.
devil.
What
No.
tendency?
Please.
You know, tell me things.
Can we go?
Yes, we can, Lucas. Lead the way.
Sorry for.
Don't apologise. Come on.
Oh.
And it'd be a shame if you followed me. It's bright daytime.
Okay, that was eventful, to say the least. Okay, that was not fun at all.
You have a stupidly big mouth.
Oh, okay, and?
What did you actually say to him?
I said mutants, I didn't say anything else. All I said was there was a pie that we met some mutants at. I didn't say specifics.
Yes, and the mutants are the ones causing all the trouble.
Yes, I'm aware. I
Why
figured
did
that
you...
out.
You said it to him.
Look, I
This
couldn't
causes
figure
me
out where I
more
got-
problems.
Yes, I'm aware of that now.
You're an idiot. I hope you know that.
Yeah, sure, yeah, keep going. That's fine.
I don't even know. Can't even comprehend the idiocy.
Yep. Okay, you know what? You can be mad at me all you want. However, you have some explaining to do.
I don't have to explain anything to you.
Oh, really?
You
wanna
crashed
explain
into
that a
my island.
Do you want to tell me what just happened back there? Because that would be really nice. Why did you get angry over this person called, I don't know, Maya? You want to give me some info on that, huh? Do you? Because I think that'll be great.
You should watch your mouth when speaking her name.
I will want to explain. I was worried what happened in there. That's the reason why I said to leave.
I wasn't joking. I would have burnt the place to the ground.
I know. Reason why I suggested leaving. So then.
The last
This
3
is-
years have been rather difficult.
I would have gathered if you lost this person. It makes sense. Loss is difficult. So,
Quite the understatement.
what happened?
Well, I don't know if you've heard the stories about the devil and his chalice.
Well, no, I know nothing of it, do I? I only know he has a...
Well, 3 years ago, or somewhat just under that, we all took on the devil together.
Wait, the devil was the enemy? Well, I guess he's still the enemy. But
Well,
he was
yeah.
the proper enemy? Why? What was he doing?
Doing what devils do best. Causing havoc, doing deals. You know, nothing's
Yeah.
really changed.
Makes
Except he
sense.
supposedly turned over a new leaf.
Okay, so he made deals and stuff, but what specifically did he do?
He was rather responsible for something called the blood moon.
And that being what specifically?
It pretty much did a lot of various effects on various people and stuff, and the dead rose quite agitated.
I see.
It had a numerous of different effects, caused a lot of things to occur,
I
and
see.
he was the primary source of it. I even
So-
had an ally who was a druid.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, he was rather convinced that the moon was the problem and we had to blow it up. It
seems like
didn't
they wanna get
end
rid of-
particularly well when he realised
Like-
he couldn't actually destroy the moon because the werewolves worship, well, the moon goddess.
Yeah, I can see that. That makes sense.
So they didn't get very happy about it when they found out, and then turns out the devil was behind it, and, well, we destroyed his chalice.
Okay.
Him
cool, that makes
returning
sense.
to, well, the netherworld.
Reason why he's back down there now. Okay, that makes a bit of sense.
Oh, well, so everyone believed.
Oh. Oh, that's why he's here. Okay.
He walks among
okay.
us once again.
I see. Okay, that makes a bit more sense now I think about it. Okay.
Which why his place is rather secret to most people, even though they keep inviting people, which doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that doesn't really help at all. That's the imps influence, isn't it? I'm guessing.
Probably.
It wasn't surprise.
Just being an imp, he's quite intelligent. Although I wouldn't say that to his face.
I'm not gonna say anything, but that sounded like a compliment.
It is.
I'm wow. Okay, you're still avoiding my question. I know that that's important in terms of answers of what the world used to be, but this Maya person, how is she important to you?
Well, after the Devil's Chalice fell, and, well, pretty much everyone went their own way, I spent a lot of time alone, just like I do now.
Gathered.
Until a rogue vampire named Maya turned up at my door.
Oh. How come?
Well, you heard what Dracula's son himself.
Oh. Yeah, those were not nice words. Like I felt the room getting tense when you started mentioning it. Like I could tell you were angry and sorts. I just didn't know specifics. Well,
She was rather rebellious. She did a lot of stupid things that she probably shouldn't have done. God rest her soul, if he'll even do that for me anymore. And, yeah, she was the only person to, well, surprisingly, the only person I ever opened up to.
oh, that's big. That's very big.
There's one
Wow.
thing when we first met, though.
Oh, being what exactly? Okay, as much as I do appreciate the accessory change, this does not explain anything to me at all.
Oh,
Sorry,
it
so
does.
it does look stylish though. It does look you wanna when you say open up, you mean that sort of opened up?
When we first met, the first thing she did was bite me.
Out of desperation or just
Pretty
just
much.
'cause? She dying?
You know what vampires are like.
Well, they need blood to survive. That's the main premise of conflict.
Unfortunately.
Oh, so she needed blood. Okay. I'm piecing that together. That makes sense.
But our blood is
But-
unique.
Is it? Didn't really think it was. Thought it would be the same.
Yeah,
as humans.
angelic bloods. This is why I was worried about you going to see Jackson.
What would that give him, like something amazing or something, or what? I don't know
Well-
the specifics.
I've never seen another vampire take a chunk out of an angel before. Unless the devil's been dealing in dark arts himself. But it gives them the availability to stand the sunlight.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh, that's big.
That's huge for a
that's
vampire.
very- Okay. Wow. That's something. That's.
It's rather dangerous as well.
I gathered that, considering a vampire can be walking around anywhere and just do what they want to do.
Mhm.
That's terrifying.
And I'm pretty sure he already knows that's doable.
Well, I guess that makes sense, but that's scary though. Just the thought of that, Okay. Wow, that's a little bit to process.
Indeed.
Okay, so that kind of explains that. But what are the chains for around them? They look unique to an extent.
They are. They're rather unique.
What exactly are they?
At first, there was a gift directly from her. From Maya.
Okay.
And, well,
Beautiful.
about a year and a half ago, she perished.
As you mentioned. Well, yeah.
So up until a year and a half before you arrived, I've been back in the same slumberous state as I was, well, prior.
Oh. I see. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. It must have been hard.
Yeah, at that point, I'd given up trying to regain my memories.
You stopped after that? Really?
Pretty much. The time alone, I hunted and there's just nothing. She gave me the hope I needed to continue on, and when she was gone, she was gone.
Wow. That is...
And unfortunately, it was down to her own rebellious behavior.
How did she go? Exactly. If you don't mind me asking.
In a way that no one should go.
If you don't want to say, you don't have to. It's just really curious.
I prefer not to.
No, that's fine. I won't ask any further. At the end of the day, that's your past, and then I'm not going to ask. If you don't want me to. Simple as that.
Indeed. And she
Yeah,
was rather... The vampires didn't particularly like her because of her rebellious streak.
I gathered that from Son of Dracula's remarkable insulting speech. I gathered that much.
And it's kind of ironic. She was exactly how Jackson is.
Really? That's kind of funny.
Surprisingly.
Well,
She too used to go around biting unsuspected people.
so wait,
Which
are
is
vampires
probably
allowed to do that?
why, well, they follow a code.
Okay, being...
Well, the more people they go around, the more they like to live in the shadows. Although Jackson, as you can clearly tell, has a very outlandish outfit that makes him stick out like a sore thumb.
I see, so it's like he wants to be seen. So...
Yeah, it's rather interesting.
It's very stylish though, but very, very standing out-esque sort of thing.
Precisely.
Well, anyway. I'm sorry for mentioning the whole thing. I only realised as soon as I said it. But it's a bit... It's annoying. But I just feel really annoyed at how they treated... Well, what they said anyway. It's a bit mean.
Oh well. They will do what they do. Vampires, they're at nature, they're always like that.
Arrogant, makes sense.
Yeah, if they want something, they'll get it, one way or another. And as arrogant and hurtful I treat people, we're still angels at heart.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we've got to have some nice... Right?
Unfortunately. Oh well. I think one of these might cheer me up.
I mean, I can understand that. I think you're going to need it.
Indeed.
Actually, before I do, you said you gave up on finding your memories, right?
I did.
Well, I'm not going to stop anytime soon. Even though you have been here for ages and you haven't found anything, I don't want to give up on finding mine. I want to find out what happened up there. It just doesn't make sense not knowing, you know?
It doesn't. It's like a piece of your mind is gone. I've had to accept that.
That dream thing still weirds me out. Every time I think about it. I haven't had one recently though. That might have been just a one-off. But I guess if it does happen to you, maybe let me know and we can work on that. If it does. Ever.
Yeah. Of course.
Great. Well, I'll make you tough and I'll be right back out.
Yeah, I'll clear my mind.
Won't you say